Let me fill y'all in on when I went to go look at that house. So, baby, first off, when she sent me the address, I immediately looked it up on Google Maps to see how it looks like on the outside. And it was not looking up to par. Like, I envisioned like a 2-story home. Possibly I'd get a master bedroom that has like a bathroom in there already. Like, I'm thinking of like a nice group home, low key, because I've been in foster homes where there are 2-story homes that are really up to par. So when I looked at it, I'm like, I kind of don't even want to waste my time going, but like, just in the back of my head, I was just like, what if it looks really nice in the inside? Like, it can have really nice interior design, so let's just check it out and fuck it. When I pulled up, I seen somebody like outside, but then like going inside real quick, and I was like, When I go to the door, she was already at the door and she opened it for me, and I was like, hello. It was kind of like awkward off rip, like she didn't know how to present herself. And immediately the couch was like right there, so I just sat. She was like, yeah, you can sit right here with me, and I'm like, that was like a 2-person couch and had my daughter with me, so it was like, I'm looking around as she's speaking, like there's food stains on the window. I see crumbs on the floor. The furniture got like like the glass of certain furniture has like fingerprints on it. I'm looking around like, damn, like did they just move in here? Are they getting it renovated? Like, this place looks a joke. And for you to have somebody that's potentially wanting to rent out a room, you would at least have the shit smelling like some Fabuloso or something. Like, she didn't put no effort into cleaning up the dwelling. So off rip, I was like, but mind you, I sat down with her so she can go over the contract instead of just showing me around first. So as she was telling me about the contract, how she mentioned, I was reading it as she was like talking to me as well, and the main thing was just, really respect the household, understandable. I read on there how it said you have a curfew at 9 o'clock and like they'll lock the doors at 9 o'clock, but then she gonna say, oh, there's no curfew, like we don't care what time you come in or out, but at least let us know this and that. But I'm like I was just thinking to myself, like, oh baby, this is not what I'm looking for. But I'm still letting her tell me more things because I still wanted to walk around and see like how everything looked. And she was talking about we take turns doing chores. I'm like, oh hell no. Talking about don't leave dishes in there for days, hours at a time, this and that. But it's like, baby, we not doing that because, number one, I'm a full-time worker, I'm a content creator, I'm a mother. There's times where I'm gonna leave the dishes in the sink, but I'm getting better at like, cleaning up after myself for sure. Like right after I make dinner, that's what's been working for me. But the fact that she mentioned that just threw me off, because like, I'm not no little ass kid. Like, you're not about to micromanage me doing chores and cleaning up after myself, because I take care of a 2-bedroom apartment quite well. And then how she said someone has a turn deep cleaning the bathroom, bleaching it down and stuff, and I was just like, there's only one bathroom? Like, when she said that, I'm like, there's only one bathroom in this bitch? Like, I'm looking for a room that has a bathroom. And then she gonna say, oh, you'll be the only one in that room for now until someone else comes. Mind you, I have my daughter. I'm not sharing a room with no fucking stranger. Let alone, like, barely even wanted to share a house with strangers. But I was just trying to see if this is something that I'm into, if it was like up to par and shit. But the fact that they think I'm about to not only share a room with my daughter, but share a room with a random ass person, bitch, you're out your rabbit ass mind. And then that room was like the size of my daughter's room actually right now. And there was already a bed in there, but she told me that there was like an older lady there before, and she said that she couldn't handle her, so they wanted to hold off on things until she got placed somewhere else. And I'm just thinking like, okay, you said older lady, so there's no age, like there's no age group in this. Like, so I can be sharing a house with a 53-year-old man. Like, I'm not cool with that. And then as she was showing me in the bathroom, a black guy just popped out of nowhere like, hey, how you doing? I was like, oh my gosh, you scared the fuck out of me. But he was the other roommate. But just based off of like his introduction, I can tell he's like a little mentally challenged. but he seems like a sweetheart or whatever. But I'm just like, what is it called where it's like, that's your no, what is it called? Oh, like that was a deal breaker for me. I'm not sharing a bathroom with fucking strangers, and I'm damn sure not sharing a room with strangers. And like the whole setup was disgusting, low key. Like, I'm surprised that she was even showing me around on how the shit was looking. Like, that just goes to show she really in there to just get money, for real. And then as she was speaking to me, like, she had gunk in her teeth and her breath stank. Like, I feel like I was eating her breath. And I'm just like, this gotta be a joke. Mind you, I got this info from the 211 county website. And then, like, on the application, like, on the website, I seen that the units, because at first it looked like apartment units. So I'm thinking like, oh, this look really nice. Like, I felt fucking played, because don't be putting no fucking shit on the website that don't match what you offer. I'm thinking they put in their units on the website. In my mind, I'm thinking I could have got me like a 1-bedroom apartment with them or something, but it's literally like a fucking shared home. Like, you damn near in a group home, but with older people. And then she ain't mentioned shit about background check. Don't get me wrong, I do have some shit on my background check, but the fact that you're not even trying to background check people is crazy too. Cause you at least gotta see what the fuck they got going on. And she was just like, at the end, like, yo, she's like, oh, and when are you looking to move in? I'm like, this is not gonna work out for me, because I'm not sharing a room with anybody else besides my daughter, and I'm not about to share a bathroom with a man. Knowing I have a child, like, no. But she was trying to hype up the neighborhood and talk about people here and there from the neighborhood, and I'm just like, it's crazy how you're trying to hype it up, but like, I have wisdom, I have a good head on my shoulders, and it's just not going to be for me, and that's okay. But it was still on my conscience to like check it out and at least try, see if I could get out the situation that I got going on. But I'm blessed for my situation. I'm gonna have to keep holding on with this 2-bedroom apartment. The main thing that sold me before I even went over there is how it's just like a flat $800 a month. There's no time limit. They help you build your credit. They check in on you every 6 months to make sure you have a bank account, you're moving towards your goals, you're doing this and that. Like, I kind of like that structure, but they need to put more into the homes that they're getting, because that was like a fucking back outhouse. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I mean, it wasn't that bad, but just think of like them LA houses, like low-key, like your grandma's old house. Like, it's kind of like one of those type of houses. But I was just baffled. Even like when she showed me the bucket bathroom, instantly I got a whiff of like fog. I got like a whiff of like fog, like someone just got out the shower, but they ain't used that much soap. And I smelled that smell before, and I'm not okay with that. But I told her, I said, what you guys are doing is amazing, but this is not for somebody who has a child. I can see somebody that I possibly know that is just looking to, you know, have somewhere to stay, really help themselves get back on track. Maybe if you have a vehicle, it'll work out for you so you can be working, because they want to make sure you making money for real. But like I said, like, that shit was a joke. Like, even the backyard was a joke. Talking about they're gonna put a pool in here, but then they said they was gonna hold off on the pool because it's not summer anymore. There was weeds everywhere. There was like glass up against the fence. You had like a random cat going through the fence. Like, it was just, I am baffled for the shit that I've seen. It's county approved though, but it's just not for me, y'all. So the next plan, like how I said, I really need to get a good monitor for my phone. But the next plan for real is, like I said, I'm very grateful and blessed for what I do have now, my 2-bedroom. I'm very blessed to have my 2-bedroom. So I really need to just focus on going to work, making sure she has somewhere to go while I'm at work during this winter session. And I got to stay focused. I am on the waiting list to go back to a transitional apartment. I'm about to be 23 on Saturday, so the transitional for aged out youth will have me there until 25. And I'm just thinking, like, let's just say I do get in summer, I still have a little over a year to save and get back structured before I get back into this real world. And the goal is to not have to be back on Section 8. Section 8 gives me so much anxiety. I don't want to be on it, but I'm trying to just take what I can get right now. I'm going to keep reaching out to the Lord because I don't know what He wants. I don't know His plan, and I need to stay focused and ask God every step of the way on what to do. Like, I was driving to this home, listening to the word. I'm like, I felt good about at least going to go try. Like, he's putting resources in front of me. I'm trying, and God knows that I'm trying. So I want to end this video or this clip out by saying, like, I'm gonna get it together, and y'all gonna see throughout this journey. For real, we're gonna be off of Section 8 one day. Seriously.